All right. I want to welcome everyone to this short training, right? I call it very short training because I don't want to make it too long, and it's going to be very impactful because it's loaded with a lot of information that can transform your business, right? And that we'll be looking at alternative ways of raising funds for your business expansion. That's what we'll be looking at right now. Right. My name is Saint Omamu Kelpogode. I started my coaching skills and experience from Sterling Bank, then Wema Bank, and the telecommunication industry. I just want to leave it at that point for now. Right. And I've helped hundreds of business owners to expand globally. In other words, I can help your business to expand globally, whether in terms of you're looking for funds, you're looking for more customers, you're looking for strategy or system to put around your business. Mr. Seth is the right person to approach for that job, right? And these are some of my documented results, right? They have hosted me in international and national TVs, and I've also hosted programs in national TV. I've hosted conferences across Nigeria, across West Africa, and internationally on virtual platform also, right? And some people that have hold their hand from scratch, right, will be able to show results. They are now earning in millions, right? They are earning in millions. You can see some checks around there. These are just few, right, to show you what we have already been doing, the result of the impact of our training, right? So today we'll be looking at the alternative ways of raising funds for your business expansion. And I want us to look at it from a different angle entirely, right? In other words, I want us to approach this topic from what I title 3 levels of income. So you can look at it as 3 levels of funding your business or 3 levels of financing your business. So but I would like to target from this angle 3 levels of income, right? And the last one, the number 3, it will blow your mind. So let's take the first one. The first one is active income. So number 1 level of income is called active income. And what does that mean? Active income is the type of income you activate through personal involvement. In other words, you cannot detach yourself from this income, right? In the midst of you, maybe you are in holiday. That means that income will stop or will cease to come. If you are not too fine, that income will cease to come. If you are old, you are no longer active to do what you need to do to bring the money, it will cease to come. So that is the kind example is your job. Maybe you work for an organization. If you stop going to that work, the company will stop paying you, right? Or you are run one-man business. If you stop rendering your services to your clients, they will not also pay you, right? So let's take a typical example, somebody like a banker now. If a banker refuses to go to the bank to go and work as a staff, he's not going to receive salary at the end of the month, right? Or a one-man business, somebody that, let's put it this way, somebody that is to fashion design. So you sew clothes for people and you close your shop, you refuse to take new job, and the ones you refuse to deliver. Customers are not going to bring money and tell you thank you for closing your shop, right? So active income is tied to your involvement. That's what we're trying to say here. And it's a good thing, it's a good way to start. But there is, if you don't expand to the next 2 income source that I want to discuss with you, you will find out that you will struggle financially as you age. So, and this is where most of our parents find themselves. They were hardworking. The generation before us, they were hardworking all over Africa. But you find out that most families still wallow in financial instability. Reason because they did not transcend beyond active income. So as you generate money, as you are making money from your active youthfulness in your income generation activity, one of the things you must plan to do is this other one I want to talk to you about, which is the second one is passive income. So what is passive income? Passive income is the type of income you activate through a system, right? When I mean through a system, let me break it down to make it very easy for you to understand, right? So let's assume let's take this instant. Let me use myself as an example. I'm a teacher. I like to teach business people. I like to impart businesses, small businesses to grow big, right? Now, but I also, when I'm teaching, people pay me for the knowledge. As I'm teaching you now, right? If I teach, people pay me for knowledge. You get it now? So when I said, okay, add passive income, that means I diversify into some other area, which is, for example, this course now, I'm recording it. So I can put it on my website that I've already built a system on. I put it on that website. Before you have access to this teaching right now, you will subscribe on my website. So you pay me to get access to the same teaching that you are receiving right now. Now, I can employ a digital marketer whose job description would be to run traffic to that website every day of his life. And as far as he's doing that, people will continue to pay me, even though I am not actively teaching on that website. You see it now? So that is a system. That is a passive income. Even though I am not directly involved, money will still be coming as far as I put a system, right? Now, I've also put this content in a book. I've written a book on finance, planting the trees of money, right? As people are buying it, I did the job once. As people are buying it, as far as I'm marketing it, money will keep coming, even though I'm not continuing to write every day on that book. You see it now. So that is passive income. So you set up a system, you activate a system that keep generating income to you with a little or no effort, sorry, right? So let me give you another instance about myself. Some years ago, that's like 8 years ago, I set up a fish farm, right? I set up this fish farm. So what are we into in this fish farm? Why did I recommend this? Why did I want to use this fish farm as an example of passive income? When I set it up at the first time, 3 to 6 months, I was actively involved. So that is passive income. So after that, I wanted to go and do my master's. So I employed someone in the business I teach. Okay, that this is what you're going to be doing. I'm going to be feeding this fish in the morning and the evening, right? I make provision for the feed. I pay money to the company that supply the feed, so they supply feed every week to this guy. So his job is just to feed them. You can see now, so I've set up the system. So I left for my master's, right? When I was doing my master there, I'm not active in that fish farm, but the guy that I put there was there doing that job description. As I was carrying out that, every 3 months I come, I will sell, right? Make money, keep his salary for another 3 months. He continue on that. So with just little effort I put in, money keep coming, even though I'm not actively involved. So I was schooling, doing my master's, and doing other job right there, but money was still coming from the fish farm. So that is passive income, right? So let's look at the third one, which is the one I would recommend that everybody listening to me right now should strive. Yeah, you that is listening to me right now, you must strive to have this residual income. This is where wealth creation is actually based, right? So this is the type of income you activate once, and it will continue to generate money for you for the rest of your life, as far as that still remains. So example is, for example, you build a house. You are going to, okay, let's use the musical industry. So let's use the musical industry. For example, you have one of the popular musicians in Nigeria. They only sing once. The moment they sing once and put that song on YouTube, put it on different platform channel, as people are watching it, money continue to come for the rest of their life. They are not going to remain in studio singing that same song before money will come, right? So as far as that, people are streamlining that, are streaming on that song or watching that song, listening to that song, money will keep coming. So that is residual income. So you do it once and money keep coming, right? Even in real estate, right? You build once, right? And give it to somebody to manage for you. It becomes residual income just once you activate it. Or for some other people, you can make it, real estate can also come as a passive income. You are managing it yourself, right? So when tenant move out, you go and get another tenant. That is passive income. But you can make it progressive to residual income where you hand over the management to a company and they do that for you. And in Milano Property, we do this for many people. So if you have a house and you want to turn it to residual income, we can do that for you. Right. So I know somebody will be asking, right, Mr. Said, why are you telling? We are talking about how to generate funds, to raise funds for my business. Why are you not telling me about different type of income? Yeah, it is. Right. It's going to get it more interesting right now. You're going to invite your friend right now to join. Right. So this is it. I want you to move from active income. Right. You know why you need to move from active income right now? It's because if you remain on active income, if you are sleeping, your source of income is sleeping. If you travel, you go on vacation, your business go on vacation. That means money will not come. If you are sick, that means your business is sick. So the moment you are not actively involved, you cannot generate money. And that is exactly what happened to most of our parents, right? They were making money. That is, you hear things like this, that when we were young, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I was on money. I was the millionaire in town. But today, what happened? They are no longer generating those kind of money. Why? Because as you progress every day in life, your age is reduced. As your age advances, your strength is diminishing. And as far as your strength is diminishing, that means your activeness in generating resources is also going down most of the time, especially if what you are doing, it goes down, right? So you cannot compare a man of 90 years actively, right, as active in his job like somebody that is 20, 30, 40. You see it now. So the best thing you have to do is to move as you are generating income actively from your job, from your business, from all of that, from all you do. You must you must push it to passive income and residual income. In short, if you can push it to residual income, that is the best way. So when you have multiple residual income without doing anything, that's where you hear people saying that I make money while I sleep, right? What are they doing? What are they actually saying is that I have enough residual income source that is producing money for me without me being involved, right? You see it now. So now, how do we now talk about how do you now make this residual income as fund for your business? So I'm going to talk about application of how you can actually translate from active income to passive income and residual income. So I have a proposal for you, and that proposal is a strategic partnership with Milano Property on our co-ownership initiative, right? And what does that mean? Milano Co-Ownership Initiative, what does it mean? Milano Co-Ownership is an innovative partnership-driven initiative designed to help businesses like your own business now and business owner to diversify, to grow their business and to scale up effectively. And I believe if you are listening to me right now and you are thinking of how to diversify your business, right, or how to grow your business, or how to expand your business, or how to scale your business, that means you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you right now. This is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing, right? So you go to pay close attention. If you have any form of distraction before, this is the right time to cut off all those distractions right now, right? So now, with this co-ownership initiative, you cannot own a share of prime rental property, or I would like to use a prime income generating property. In other words, house that can generate income for you, right? You know, when we talk about income generating property, you are talking about a house, buying a house that you can put on rent. So before now, you have to save up the money to buy a house. But what Milano Property is bringing to the table right now, you can have a little money and buy a house. Just buy a small share of that house. So if the house is 100 million, you can buy a particular share of 50 million or 20 million or 10 million. So let me show you how that works. Look at this now. Look at this building. If you find this building around Lekki Phase 1 right now, it's going to be talking about from 500 million naira upwards, right? But what we are saying right now, we have this kind of houses in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Enugu, right? Ghana, South Africa, right? United Kingdom, United States of America, Australia, right? Now, what we do is this, right? You can be part of this investment. For example, we have one around Lekki Phase 2. I call that area Lekki Phase 3, where we call, for those that are not familiar with Lagos, we'll talk about the Ajahazis of Lagos State, close to the Lagos Business School, right? We have one of this now that is going for 100 million naira. So we're saying that with 10 million naira, you can own a 10% of this building. And if you put in 10 million naira, we give you documentation, legal documentation that show that you are a rightful owner, you are owning 10% of this building. And we will be generating 2 million naira for you every year. You see it now? So guess what? In Lagos, you can't get a house. In Lagos, Lekki, for example, you cannot get a house for 10 million naira. So if you must own a house of this nature, you have to save up to, let's say, 500 million, 200 million, 150, 100 million, right? Let's say 100 million. Now you have to save up to that. And before you save up to 100 million, 10 million, maybe you are saving every year. The house might have gone up to 200 million. You see it now? So, and if you even buy a house, what 50 million, you are not going to get 2 million naira annual return from your rental income. You know why? Because the cost of maintenance, if they even pay your tenant, pay you that. The money you will spend to renovate it before a new one will come and all of that, the money is going to go down. Your land charge use and all of that. So let's even leave at those complex calculations. So what Minano Properties bring you to the table is that an opportunity where you can own a property. So if you have 100 million, instead of buying the house of 100 million, you can buy 50% of the house in Lagos, you buy 20% in Abuja, you buy 20% in Port Harcourt, you buy 10% in Enugu. You see it now, that your 100 million, which some other people are buying just one, your own is buying the same type of house for across Nigeria. That is the beauty part of this co-owned initiative by Minano Properties. Okay, here is how much you can buy a share and earn annually. Let's look at it. So with just 1 million naira, you can be part of people who own this house. So 1 million naira will give you one share, and that will earn you 200,000 every year. If you do 5 million naira, 5%, 5 million naira will give you 5% share ownership, and that will give you 1 million naira return every year, right? And if you do 50%, you want to own 50% of this house, that will give you, that would be 50 million naira, and we'll be giving you 10 million naira return every year. So, and guess what? You can also sell your shares after 1 year. So after 1 year, you can say, oh, no, I'm no longer interested. I need my 50 million naira plus your 10 million naira. So that will become 60 million naira, right? You see how beautiful this is. And if you key into this, what legal document will give to you is called ownership agreement, right? Has said that you are co-owner of this house. And many guys have used it to process their traveling. Those that are try to jackpot, they have used it to back up their documentation they present during interview. So if you are somebody that are trying to jackpot, right, this is a way to become a owner of a property, and which you can use, right, as an evidence during your interview, right? So let's look at this. Right, for somebody that is listening to me right now, you are saying, I don't have money to co-own. I don't have 1 million naira. I don't even have 500,000. I don't have 100,000. So how can you be part of what I'm saying right now? And guess what? This is the reason. The reason I'm showing you this right now. In our last training, I announced it. I usually ask this question. If you are here in my training and you don't have a job, you don't have a business that is generating income for you, let me see your hand. Most of the time, many people don't put up their hand, because the people I train most of the time, they are business owners, right? And after our session last week, somebody wanted to see me, try to reach my secretary that he want to see me, right? So, but I was in a training, couldn't see me, couldn't reach out to me. So, and what was the reason why this person wanted to see me? He said he does not have a job and he was shy to say it in a open class like that. So I decided to say, okay, for those that does not have this money to be part of this, what can we do for them? So we come up with this: refer an investor and earn from us. So you can still be part of it. Let's assume you refer an investor who co-own with 15 million naira, that 50% of the project we have right now. That means we give you 2.5 million naira for just referring the person. So in other words, you are looking for a way to scale your business. You don't have money, right? You can actually, your customers, those that are patronizing you, I'm not saying go and stop your business and start doing this. No, that is far from it, right? Because the reason why in this platform is for you to grow your business, expand your business. So I wouldn't tell you to go and stop your business. All I'm saying is that you should start building residual income. Don't rely on only active income alone. Move beyond active income, progress into passive income and residual income. So now you can refer your customer, you can talk to them that you are a strategic partner with Milano Property and they have this kind of a program they are running right now that you think it can benefit them. That is all you need to do. You said, okay, this is their number. Or you send their number, we share your number with them so that they can call you and explain to you better, because I'm not really so conversant about it, but they will answer all your questions, or even your lawyer can get across to them. So that is the beauty of this. So you don't need to be, that is why I call it a residual income also, because all you need to do is to activate it and money come to you. Your existing relationship, I'm not saying go and start looking for client. No, that is not. The people you already have relationship with, your brother, your sister, your relative, your friends, your customers, most especially, is to tell them about this, connect us together, and we take it up from there. You receive money. That's what we're saying. So if you talk to somebody that put 100 million, maybe do across Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Enugu, right? For example, we did 25 million naira co-ownership, right? Guess what? How much will come to you? 5 million naira. So, and when I begin to listen to so many people, right, over the week that have reached out to me that needed loan and grant for their business, I was asking majority of them, some of them, they are still, what they are looking for is not above 5 million naira. Some are 1.5, 2 million, 3 million to put into their business, especially those that are running turnover business, buying and selling. They don't really need much. So meaning that instead of looking for loan and all of that, or looking for loan or grant and all of that, this can help you to get that money. And of course, so for example, you need 4 million naira and you get 5 million naira from us. You can put the 4 million naira into your business. I use 1 million naira to own a house. You see, that is how you build residual income. So when you are still active in your business, you are trying to build your business, to stabilize your business, to make it global, right? You also have other source of income, right? Other residual source of income that is giving you money without putting any effort right there, right? So if you have the money to invest, you can invest and start earning annually. If you don't have any money with you right now, what you need to do, you can talk to people, your customers, right? And they invest, you still get money. Any side is a win-win. You see it now. In case you are wondering whether is this thing true, look at evidence, practical evidence here. You can see Milano Property check right here. How much we're giving to people, 700,000, 3 million. And this one have done multiple of this. They have done 5 point something million before and all of that. And even cars, we have given free cars out. Most of the year we give out cars. So you get physical cash to put into your business. You get cars to help you mobile, to help you. If you already have an existing car, you can give to your marketing team to help them move. You can even that to your staff. You can make it official car that your staff use. And that way they will be willing to spend more time in your business because they know that you also have them in mind. You see it now. So imagine investing 5 million into your business monthly. Let's assume you are getting people referral to us and you are generating 5 million naira from this residual income every month. That is 60 million naira. 60 million naira, right? A year into your business. There are some people that can do multiple of that, right? Not doing anything much. You know, was you able to refer one person, that person will talk to another one, will talk to another one. If they didn't even talk, they say, okay, this is the business I'm into now. And that is just it. You just strike the conversation, we take it up from there. So instead of looking for grant, your loan, I'm not saying that is bad at all if you have access to that. You can actually use this to raise money, right? To raise money to expand your business. So this is an alternative way of raising funds for your business expansion. You get it now? All right, so let's look at this. So the opportunity here is that you can invest directly as you earn, right? You invest the income that is coming to you to your business, right? So let's assume you put 50 million naira a year, right? As residual income from, you put 50 million naira, you get 10 million naira every year. You put that 50 million naira into your business, right? Or you refer and earn commission, which in turn you invest into your business. So whichever you don't have money right now, okay, do refer somebody to get money. So that is the alternative way. Remember, nobody become wealthy through loan on grant. Let me explain that. Right. You can only become wealthy through investment of that loan you take. So if you take a loan from the bank, you are not going to be wealthy overnight because the bank gave you loan. Until you invest that money into your business or into your education or into the reason why you actually take that money. That is the only way you can start building wealth. Or you receive grant, for example, now, and you did not invest it, you are going to waste it. And guess what? Money does stay. Money will go, right? It's the amount of it you trap in investment that can produce more money for you. If not, that one that come will go. The only way to trap money and multiply it is through investment. You see it now? So whether you did from your personal saving or your loan you collected from the bank or financial institution or through grant you won, you can't become wealthy through that way except through investment, right? So my question for you right now is that, will you like to own income-generated duplex today? Will you listening to me right now, will you like to own an income-generated duplex? There are so many people that have duplex that is not bringing any money to them, right? And I believe you don't want to be in that category of people. I've been listening to my training over and over again, right? You don't want to be part of such people, right? I would rather be a part of those that they are building their duplexes, their apartment is producing income for them every month, right? And if your answer, some people will now ask me, do you think, Mr. Said, do you think it's possible? Do you know what I'm passing through right now? Do you know my business is not moving and all of that? Yes, all of those things are good excuse to think that, is it really possible? So my answer for you is that, yes, it's possible. Yes, we have created the possibility for everyone, including you, where you can actually own your own duplex this year, right? You can actually do this through investing and begin to earn every year for the rest of your life. That is the beauty part of this. For the rest of your life, you put in 50 million, 20 million, 10 million naira, you earn for the rest of your life, right? Or you refer someone, the money come to you, or commission come to you, and you invest part of it and use part of it for your business, or use all of them for your business expansion. When your business becomes stable, you can start also diversifying into real estate through this medium. So whichever way is a win-win for you right now. So if you don't have, if you're actually looking for a way to expand your business, I think you should give this a try, right? So, and this has already made public. What I'm telling you now is no longer a secret. It's already made public. The newspaper already carrying it all over, right? We have the Guardian, the Vanguard, the Tribune. You can check them out. You can check them out. They are already carrying it all over, right? So it's already known all over Nigeria, right? So why is this initiative better than the old way of buying house? So I'm going to rush through this, right? For example, number one is reduce capital, right? You don't need a lot of capital. You hear people say that if you want to go into real estate, you need a lot of capital. And it's true. If you want to go into real estate, you need a lot of capital, right? For example, you want to buy a house to start from there, right? You need capital. In Lekki, Lagos right now, you will find out that you need 400 million, 500 million, 250 million to own a house, like a duplex around those area, right? So you can say that you need a lot of capital, but you can do this. So the new way right now, you can start with little as even 1 million naira. So something that people are using 200 and 300 million naira to achieve, you right now can achieve it with your 1 million naira. That is the opportunity, the new way right here. So also number two, diversification. Before now, if you want to buy a single house, for somebody that want to do it the old way, you buy a single house for, let's say Lekki for, let's say 400 million naira. You know, with that say 400 million naira now, you can buy a duplex across Nigeria. You can buy Lekki. If you move down to Lagos Business School, you can get a duplex for, or you can co-own. You can join us to co-own with 100 million naira. And you move to Abuja, you own another one there, you have in Port Harcourt, you have in Enugu, and all of them, guess what? You are not doing anything. They just give you money every year, or even every month, as the case may be. You are just there, money is just coming to you, right? So it helps you in diversifying your portfolio, investment portfolio easily, right? Then number three, residual income. You don't need to also and busting, looking for customer tenant to come and occupy your house. Minano Property handle all those responsibility for you. So you don't have no responsibility at all, chasing the tenant that have not paid, trying to get another ones that we need to move into the house and all of that. There are some people that have bought house, right? Bought the house for more than 6 months, 1 year, nobody have moved into that house. So the house become a liability automatically. While you key into this one, immediately your income start immediately, right? So, and you don't have to do anything about managing, painting, renovation, and all of that. We handle all of that for you. There are some people that have called us over the time that they want to sell their house. Maybe they want to go into a particular business. They want to travel abroad and all of that. They want to jackpot, right? But selling the house have made some of them to lose their visa, so lose businesses. But guess what? With this new one, the new initiative of co-ownership, if you want to liquidate your shares, you just give us a call. Within maximum 3 days, you get your money back. You see it now. All right. Then number 5, there is also networking and collaboration opportunity. What that means is that we have a community. Instead of staying alone, you buy the house, you are alone. But when you buy through our community, through this medium of co-ownership, we have a community. We meet twice every year where you can collaborate with other people, other business guys, army, police, lawyers, every field, you have them, all right? You have that to your possession because they are your co-owners. You co-own a property with them. They are shareholders of a property. So you are together a shareholder with them in a particular property. So there is a collaboration and networking that also give rights to other businesses, right? You see why you need to key into this right now. Okay, I make sure of this, that you need little capital, right? Somebody was not telling me that. What about land? That you can also buy a land of 1 million naira, right? So let's look at it. This new initiative, this co-own initiative, and the land, if you want to buy land. Yes, it's true. You can use 1 million naira to buy land and all of that. But have you considered the income generating part, right? Once you buy a land with 1 million naira, you're not going to generate, it's difficult to generate income from there, except you put something, a structure, a farm or something on that land. The bare land cannot give you income every month. But on the co-ownership, can give you income every month from the day immediately you pay, right? So immediate return, right? Also for approval, like people buy land. The reason they buy land is because they want to build on the land, or they want to keep the land for future appreciation and all of that. whichever the case may be, right? If you buy a land of 1 million naira now, especially in Lagos, any land that's going for 1 million naira does not have a complete documentation yet. So you have to go and do documentation and approval and all of that. Or if you want to build on that land, you need a lot of documentation. Sometimes it can take you months, right? And if you are doing it for the first time, it can even take you a whole 1 year, right? Even more than to get building approvals and everything sorted out. So, but for the person that on co-own, the moment he put in the money there, he start activating his income generating house. Money start coming immediately. All right, for appreciation's sake, somebody say, land appreciates faster. You are right. What about co-ownership? They both the land and the house are appreciating at the same time. 10 years later, you can bring that house down and return it to high rising. You are still a stakeholder, right? You see it now. So, the exit strategy, you want to sell land. If you are not in real estate, you want to sell land, it might take you a whole lot of time, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. But on the area of co-own, easy exit. You just liquidate your stock. Another person take it over from there. So this is some of the reason I really want you to consider this. And let me show you again. So how much you can buy a share and in annually and the income you can generate annually. So you can buy 1% shares, which is 1 million naira, or 5% shares, which is 5 million naira, or do 50% shares, which is 50 million naira, and you earn 10 million naira. You can receive your money every month, right? And guess what? The document you have is co-ownership agreement. You can reach out to that number. All right, so in rounding up, I want to say that how much you can earn as you refer, right? So if you refer somebody to us, how much can you earn? We have looked at the side how much you can earn if you invest as an investor, right? You can earn up to 10 million naira for 50% share. Right now, let's look at how much you can earn if you refer somebody to come and co-own with us. You can earn as high as 5 million naira, 2.5, 1 million naira, depend on how much the person invests, right? Okay, so let's look at some of the house inspection I went to. This is around the Lagos Business School, right? So you can see the house we're expecting. This one, I wouldn't know, I can't guarantee, maybe before the end of this week, this one might be gone, right? If you want to be part of it, you really need to come into it fast, right? If you really want to co-own right now, you need to take action right now. So if you key in this week, this would be one of the property you are going to co-own, right? It will be one of the property going to go. Let's look at the outside, look at it. Look at the environment. You can see it. I see it. So I really encourage you to be part of this, right? So I want to end with this, that everyone can be wealthy. Everybody can be wealthy. Everybody on this surface, Earth, planet Earth, can be wealthy, but not everyone will be wealthy, right? Most of the time when I say this very fast, people look at it, they say, some people will say, unconsciously, they will just say, it's not possible that everybody cannot be wealthy. It's 1% of 1%. No, everybody can be wealthy, but not everybody will be wealthy, right? And why? The simple reason is clear, because not everyone is willing to take the necessary action toward creating wealth. So that is the simple reason why everybody will not be wealthy. So I've said that, so if you are interested and you want to learn more about this, you want to ask questions, you have some questions, you don't want to ask it on the platform or below this video right now, you can save this number 081129645578, right, as Milano Co-own, right, and ask us any questions. Say you watch the training of Mr. Saint, right, and you want to be part of this Co-own. Either you want to be part of it as an investor, or you want to be part of it as someone who wants to refer people to start earning, also to use the money to expand your business. So thank you very much for your time. So if you have any question, you can drop it below this video, right? Or you contact us via this number, right? So I want to say big thank you for your attention, right? So this would be the end of today's presentation. Watch out for the The next presentation is going to be mind-blowing, right?